Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. We're so excited. It is our new magazine day. Whoop, 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 whoop. Who's excited? Absolutely everybody. You are not going to want to miss our show today with our magazine featuring 104 amazing, inspiring projects from every single level, whether you're beginner, intermediate, advanced, a little bit in between. Loads of time, not enough time. We get you, we hear you. This is jam-packed full of amazing things that you can make and do. It also comes with incredible free goodies that are Christmas themed. Of course, they're Christmas themed. My name is Rebecca Monks and I am so excited to be the host for this show. In the producer station, we have the lovely Lisa.
Good morning.
Good morning. And in the demonstration station, we have Amy.
Good morning.
The one and only Amy.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I can't believe it's been a week since we've seen each other.
I know.
The weeks just fly by, don't they?
I
And I'm so
know.
glad we're together for this.
I know, I am.
I love magazines.
Same.
Just love them.
I remember when I first started crafting, they were always my go-to.
Definitely. And for
Still
me,
now.
Still are, aren't
Yeah.
they? Yeah. And even though it's all sort of, a lot of it is Christmas themed, you can still change the toppers and the papers, but sort of
More
use the
with you every day.
styles and yeah.
There's loads of inspiration.
Definitely,
isn't there?
yeah.
But yeah, I just feel like they've been with me since the start, our
Yes,
magazines.
yeah.
Like from right when I started crafting, and like you say, you still use them now. It's something we love working on as well, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, it's just
We love it.
And I don't know about you, like I flick through and it's so satisfying seeing like cards that I worked, really hard on.
Yes.
And they've been photographed and written up.
And they just look so
It's just
good,
wonderful,
don't they?
isn't it?
Yeah, it's just really lovely. And we just love the magazines,
we
don't
do.
we?
We love our magazine.
And the free gifts that come with it.
Of course. I mean, that goes without saying, but free gifts and goodies with this one are amazing. So you are going to get an exclusive first look. Let us know if you have got your magazine or if it is on the way. There's some people that have. But let's have a look at this week's Win It Weekly. Oh, we have got an absolute amazing prize for you. We have got our stained glass Wonderful Wildlife Ultimate collection here. We've not just done the toppers and the cardstock, absolutely not. We've thrown in absolutely everything. We've got our wonderful 120-page little book. We've got obviously our ultimate topper collection, absolutely beautiful. And then we've got our inserts, but this one, you get the double-sided papers in as well. What a fab prize. 3 lucky winners this week were $37.97. All you need to do is like, share and comment which of these Christmas films was inspired by a real family trip. Is it A, The Holiday, B, Home Alone, or C, Christmas with the Cranks? I feel like on Hobby Maker, when you were last there, Nigel was having a good chit-chat about Christmas films.
Yes.
He got everyone to message in.
It does, doesn't it? And I think his questions at the minute are your favourite Christmas chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
Which is really important. Christmas
Very important.
song, again, very good. And then your Christmas film. And I actually said The Holiday because I absolutely love that film.
I like The Holiday. Well, that's one of our answers.
I mean, slightly, I did watch the show yesterday. I had a day off. I was ironing. I thought I'll watch the show.
Nice.
If it is Home Alone, it is a bit worrying, isn't it?
A little bit,
But yeah, The Holiday and those sort of house swaps looks like a good
I
idea.
know.
To me.
I feel like I need to. This question's making me want to rewatch Christmas with the Cranks.
Yeah,
I'm not
'cause I'm
overly
not-
familiar.
No, I think the other two.
Yeah,
People
every
seem
year.
to know them really well, but yeah, maybe we should do that.
Yeah, let's get that on this afternoon. Lots and lots of answers for our Win It Weekly. Thank you so much. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Karen got her magazine. Myra's got a magazine. Lynn is loving the magazine. We love you too, Lynn. Your design team cards are amazing. Best card crafting mag ever, says Myra. It really is.
We agree. Yeah.
We agree. Let's have a little look at what's coming up on our show. Oh, we were just having a good giggle about the holiday and admiring all those beautiful cards. I'm alone in here saying that I would want the LA pad with the pool. The other guys are saying the country cottage. But give me sunshine any day. Okay, are we ready to have a look at this amazing magazine? First of all, look how beautiful it is. It is absolutely gorgeous. Our issue 84 with 104 projects inside here. As Amy said, you do get a little mix of everyday and festive. I would say it's kind of just over half. I'd say it's slightly leaning towards the festive. But we do have, where is it?
You've got
Dapper Dogs,
yeah,
and Classy Cats. We've got some wonderful peel-off projects in here. Duo designs. Oh, lots of cards that we've made on the show get put in here now, which I just think is so lovely.
It's such a good idea, isn't it? Because we do have messages from people, don't we, saying, you know, could you explain how to make it? So with the magazine, you've got the imagery of the card, but also then those written instructions with all the measurements on, which is what everyone needs
it's
and
so
wants,
handy.
isn't it?
And sometimes, like, as we're crafting along, I will forget the odd time to give a measurement or explain
definitely
100% what I'm doing, so it's so nice. I mean, I don't know if you saw this card, Amy, this card that Natalie made.
I have, it is stunning. It's a showstopper,
cool,
isn't it? Yeah.
And you know, it's so nice that now we have those included in the magazine. We've got lots of our Christmas blockbuster projects in there, our stunning snow globes, patterns as well in there. Gorgeous things for every kind of crafter. Paper crafting, stamping, die cutting, everything you could wish for. But shall we get onto the free gifts? Because it's
you
the
know
best thing
we
ever.
love the gifts that go with it.
And we're not even talking about the fact that this is $9.99. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous that you're getting all this for $9.99. We should not be doing this. I mean, this die alone, how many hundreds of times are you going to use that die? Christmas wishes.
All the time,
all
like
the
year
time.
after year, you're going to just be able to bring it out, aren't you, and put it onto your cards.
I can't ever imagine not having a use or a place for that die.
I love the size of that. What's the size? What's it
Like,
what size of it is?
It is 3.9 by 8.6 centimetres.
That's a good size.
Great
for a sentiment,
size.
Isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's perfect.
Especially when it's a free gift. Sometimes they're quite small, aren't they?
Yeah.
I
think it's like big enough for a centrepiece, but still like it'll tuck into a corner if you've got a lot going on. Just a great size. And then we've got this wonderful topper kit as well. And our topper kit this time is called a Cherished Christmas. It's adorable, scoreable, and it's just so cozy and heartwarming. Not too modern, not too traditional. Kind of a really nice, again, hybrid of both. You've got the wonderful, absolute jumbo centerpiece toppers on these ones. We've kind of got two and then lots and lots of bits and pieces around it. So we've got the wonderful front door, and then we've got obviously the festive feast with the pudding and the wine and the cocoa. Absolutely gorgeous. Tags and sentiments galore on here. You have got from our home to yours at Christmas. You've got with love, home for Christmas, cozy Christmas wishes. You've got the little gingerbread man on there. Absolutely beautiful. And then that cardstock. Oh my goodness. Again, you've got that absolute, I mean, that's not a feast, that's a banquet, isn't it? I mean, come on.
I mean, you could cut that down the middle, couldn't you? And that could be two cards, couldn't it? Yeah,
absolutely.
Gorgeous.
And again, I think this scene is so nice and full that you could just get away with one sentiment or two sentiments on there.
Definitely.
And like really nothing else. You could keep your main toppers.
Yeah, even use your die, couldn't you?
Your die, yeah, just put your die on there.
Using any of your sentiments.
100%. And then you've got this beautiful foiled cardstock to match as well. Great for a stepper or a fold back because it's completely symmetrical. Viv Williams says this die has lovely typography. I love a fellow typography.
You are one of the, yeah, you do love it.
I am genuinely the chairman of the Typography Appreciation Society, for sure. Can we talk about the shape of this topper as well? Absolutely glorious. Wonderful little scalloped pointed edges on that beautiful, beautiful robin. We've got the wreath there. We've got the smaller toppers which match that shape perfectly. May this season bring you endless joy. There we go. Let's read it the right way around. You've got Noel, you've got Just For You. Red, greens, golds throughout this kit. Really nice traditional Christmassy colours on here. And then again, look at that cardstock. Oh, that's delicious. And then this one as well. I think this one might be my favourite. I love a snowman. And the Santa as well. Again, he's kind of cheeky and fun on that one. Absolutely gorgeous. You've got a bit of blue sneaking into this one and some poinsettias. Look at that scene. Look at that scene. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, 350 GSM, construction friendly, perfect for all kinds of card makes. And then again, beautiful foiled corners. And then this one as well, which is the greatest gift. Again, look how many toppers you're getting on there. You've got your Christmas sparkles. You've got the wonderful baubles and the presents and all the deckies. Wishing you a Merry Christmas. The greatest gift at Christmas is you. And with love to someone very special. If you're not Christmas crafting right now and it's a little bit early, you can just pop this away ready for your festive fun later on in the year. And then again, we've got this one. That tartan is just beautiful, isn't it? So gorgeous with all of those foiled baubles at the top. And again, we've got some beautiful, beautiful double-sided papers in here as well. So we've got the wonderful holly, and then we've got the green stripes on here. We've got the blue and white snowflakes, and then we've got the sort of like snowfall, snowball pattern on there. Oh, we've got this gorgeous poinsettia pattern with the pine cones and the holly berries, and then a really nice red like a Christmas gingham. And then we've got that again, that tartan is just beautiful, beautiful. And then we've got a red Christmassy. There's a little bit of damask in there, a bit of a flourish. And then we've got some acetone. This kit is just going on. And these are free gifts, people.
Yeah, these aren't extras, are they? This is what is going to come in the packet with the magazine, isn't it?
It's incredible. We've got some acetate here for you. We've got this one with the holly. And then all over foiling as well, by the way. Not just a little corner or a top. Edge to edge foiling. And then we've got your beautiful sort of pinstripe pattern with those Christmas stars and snowflakes. And then are these downloadable inserts? They are, yeah, so you can download these. We haven't put them in the magazine for a bit because I think it's so nice to download them, and I'd rather have the extra pattern papers and things.
Yeah, how many can you download, Lisa?
Unlimited? Yeah, unlimited downloads.
Oh, wow.
So you can just go on and on these. You can print them off as background papers. I would much rather print these off than have them at the expense of the double-sided papers and the acetate, because
Definitely.
that's much harder to print yourself.
Yes. So these, you've got that more muted tone, haven't you? But you can use them on the fronts of your cards too, if you wanted to as well, couldn't you? But to be able to just, be able to just print off as many as you need.
Absolutely. And again, we've got them all on here. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful inserts for you to download. We've got the instructions on how to do that on the hub and in the magazine. Right, we're going to show you some cards, then we're going to get straight... Oh!
Sorry.
It's falling over anyway.
Well, it was demanding to be shown, wasn't it? We'll sort that out.
It's the aircon.
It's the aircon. It is very, very strong today because it's a little bit stuffy today. Right, cards. Okay. Gorgeous little fold back from Jane. I think that one might be, if I'm not mistaken, the front cover card. Yeah, it is. There it is. So if you want to make this card on the cover, here it is in real life.
That is stunning,
beautiful, isn't it? You've got that acetate going on in there. You've got some
that.
double-sided papers. An absolute showstopper. We've got this beautiful twisted easel here with the circular toppers on there. We've got another one with the acetate, using it as that card front or that card blank style. That's one of Amy's. We've got this supercharged stepper as well. Let's get this popped up. That is amazing, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Another one of Amy's. And then we've got this gift box as well. I'm guessing this is one of Jane's.
It is one of Jane's. Yeah, I was sat next to her when she was making that.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
Oh, imagine that just filled with Cadbury's roses. Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Nice.
Nice. Are you ready to demo for us, Amy?
Of course. So we are going to start off with the greatest gift top set, which is the Christmas tree.
Gorgeous.
And I'm just going to take those two out. And what we'll do, we'll come back to it because we've got the sentiments and things on there that we can use afterwards. So for this card, I'm going to do it and it's going to be 8 by 7. And then what I've done, I've got 2 card blanks that are 8 by 7.
Okay,
and
nice.
on the one along the front, just to score at 3.5, just so that you've got that fold back on there.
Yeah, nice.
So then what we're going to do is, if we attach that onto there, and then you'll see we're going to put an aperture into the front here, but as we go through it, I'll explain it, and we will it will all make sense. So first of all, we'll come in with our gold mirror. So the front is 8 by 7, so we'll go, let's go just 2 notches under the 7, and then if we do 2 notches under the 8. I'm not sure where this trim has come from.
I was vanished this morning.
Oh, that was me. Do you know why?
I said it's either Bex or Amy.
It's
Do
me.
you mind?
It's me, I will confess. I think I've left mine at Hobby Maker. I have texted Anne-Marie saying,
Can you look
can you
for
just have a
it?
quick look for my trimmer when you get down there today? And then we're using the double-sided papers for this one, and we're going to go 6 3/4 by 7 3/4. So let's just move that one out the way for a moment. And then this one should fit. So we've just got a small border around there, and then this is going to sit on the front of our card to start with. So we'll bring in our tape runner. And you can see, even though we're making a large card, so it's 8 by 7, you've still got almost half of that sheet of double-sided paper left.
Oh, absolutely.
For another card. So let's just pop that down on there. And then I think what we'll do, if I put the frame onto here first, cut the aperture, and then do it onto here, I think that's usually a
Nice.
better way of doing it, so it doesn't, I'm not having to cut through 3 layers.
Oh, do you know, if you can save doing that, it's
Yeah, I'd rather
So
do
much better.
two and 1, isn't it?
always. Have
So-
you managed? Can you manage? You've got everything you need.
Yeah, all good.
Awesome.
So I'm going to put red liner tape on with this, because I think this is probably the best for the frames. If you are going to cut that aperture, you don't want it to sort of move around
No, that's
when you're
true.
trying to cut it. So if we kind of take our time to put on that red liner tape, I think it is worth it. So we'll put that on there, and then if I just find, in fact there's one in here, isn't there? The 3-in-1 tool. This is a problem, isn't it? I've got one of these in my caddy as well, so that's why it all gets mixed up, isn't it? When we leave here,
Oh,
we end
don't.
up with.
It's moving around from Hobby Maker in here. I don't think I steal things on purpose. It's just that it just comes in and out.
We did say this morning, we don't think she needs to do it.
Oh no, never. Never. If I do, I'm just like genuinely like, can I have this?
It's just hard
Is
to
this
keep
okay?
track of what's what.
No, I get that. I definitely get that. That frame looks beautiful on there. Jackie said she loves the traditional Christmas colours.
I just knocked a few things over. It's
Oh,
not-
Amy loves to fussy cut on the rubber mat,
I do. Is that
the
not
self-healing
is
mat.
that not the right thing?
I don't know, I'm converted to the glass mat now.
Are you?
Yeah, I do like this though, and I did use this for many years before we did have the glass mat.
Yeah. I feel sometimes it's the sound of it, isn't it? That's I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, I do know what you mean.
So we're just going to use our craft knife just to go all the way around, and you can just go in just to cut that. if we
Because I
need
do
to.
feel like, you know, when I see people like chopping onions in the kitchen and they've got a glass chopping board, I am like, what are you doing?
We've got a glass chopping board.
Do you? And do you enjoy using it, Lisa?
Yeah.
Do you know what? So have I. I've never thought of it like that way.
No,
Find it easy.
no. It's got to be wooden or plastic. I cannot. The sensation of a knife.
Glass is so much easier to clean.
Yes, that is very true.
Yeah.
That is very true.
So we just go in with our craft knife just to join up those corners, and then the last one we can go along here. So at the minute we're only having to cut through that paper and then your one layer of mirror, which is better, and then make sure this one's joined up. There we go. So then we've got our gorgeous frame there.
Love that.
And we can put this, it almost looks like a picture frame, doesn't
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
I just thought that. I was like, wow.
So,
That is just so inviting to just like look at.
and I think it's really important to say with the magazine as well, isn't it? For people who haven't had one of our magazines before, it is all done in-house.
Yes, it is.
So we all make the cards. Our external design team sometimes make the cards for us as well.
Absolutely.
But it's all written up here, so you won't get a magazine that's got loads of adverts in. You know, it's all going to be pure inspiration, isn't it?
Absolutely. And everything, like you say, with it being in-house, everything is like using our stash, our products. So you can be sure that anything that we've used that you want to recreate, you can get the products in-house.
Yes, yeah.
You can get them from our website. Excuse me.
And it's also current as well, isn't it? So it's either current products, upcoming products.
Yeah.
There's always a few sneaky peeks in there. And
There is a few sneaky peeks in this one. There is quite a few.
And Dan's, I think isn't that the title of Dan's column in there?
Dan spills the beans. Yeah, we've always got him spill. Well, I think we decided that he'd given so many secrets away that Anne was like, you should just have a column in the magazine. Because
I mean, that's fair, isn't it?
it is fair.
But it's what we all like.
I know.
We all want to know what.
And Dan's so busy that I don't feel like he does as. I mean, I remember like during COVID and like just after, he used to produce and he used to. But now we've got so many launches and so many meetings that he can't be here as often as he probably would like. And so he needs this. He needs to get out those beans somehow.
Yes, yeah.
And spill them.
And it's nice to see what's coming up, isn't it?
Oh, definitely.
So there you've got that gorgeous aperture on the front of your card. So now we need to concentrate on the inside. So we'll start off with these two panels. So let's cut another piece of our gold mirror. So again, we need it 2 notches under the 7. What's in there? And then 2 notches under the 8. And then hopefully this should be, if we do 2 notches under 3.5, and then 2 notches under the 8, and then that is going to sit on that panel perfect there, and then that one's going to go into there. So to bring this one in, because we're going to see this part of the card, I thought we will bring in that gorgeous cardstock with the tree on it, so we can put this onto here.
I'm so excited for this project.
The papers are just good. We all loved it, didn't we? When we came into the office and we saw it.
Everyone wanted to work on it.
Yeah.
Absolutely everybody wanted to work on it. You and Jane did most of them. I think I got to do the ones not going in the magazine because I think I was filming that day.
Yes, yeah.
But I did get to do the ones like the extras that like go to telly and come in here, for example, and it was just so much fun.
I know, we love it. And then this one is going to be 3.25.
But saying that, I did get to work on loads of other stuff in the magazine, so I'm definitely not.
Let's cut it this way, I think. Just trying to work out how we can do it, just so that we get that full sort of triangle on the end there. Let's cut it there, and then if we go 3.25 down here, that's it, and then we've got that triangle sitting nicely there, and then that one. So these are going to be our 2 panels for the inside. So again, we'll use our, let's move the purple board out of the way. We'll use our tape runner for these. But feel free as well, if you get the magazine, what word can we use? Because I don't want to say copy, because I don't feel like it's copy. No, people can make the same card.
Yeah.
recreate, that's a
Recreate,
nicer word, isn't
that
it?
is a nice word.
You know, sometimes you say copy, it just sounds like
You copied someone's
like
homework.
you're in an exam, and
It's something you shouldn't do.
yeah, and we are more than happy for people to do it. So.
Absolutely. And like you say, sometimes it's like you don't necessarily copy or like exactly recreate. You switch out for your own stash.
That's it, yeah.
You know, it's just perfect, isn't it?
Yeah, I always keep all of the magazines on my desk just as a reference as well.
Yeah, it's
So,
nice, isn't it?
This one is going to go on the inside here, so make sure we've got it up the right way. It's funny, I made a card on Hobby Maker on Sunday, and I wanted the image to be this way round, so the card open like that. And I phoned my mum on my way home, and she went, "I'm never going to doubt you again." I was like, "Why?" She went, "Because when you stuck that snowman down, I thought she's done that the wrong way round." But I hadn't.
It was supposed to be
that way.
Trust the process.
Yeah, and then she said, when I watched the rest of it, you'd done it right, yeah.
Trust the process. Nadia says another word for copy is BWL, borrow with love.
Oh,
I like that.
Let's do that.
Borrow with love. Oh, that
is
looks so
gorgeous.
good, Amy.
So then you've got this part here. So we're going to stick that onto the back of there, and then we'll attach the image onto this one here. So it's going to sort of open up
and lock in
like this.
Yeah.
So let's just add our tape onto here.
Lisa, where does she come up with these crazy, amazing folds?
Honestly, I don't know.
Same.
Oh, you wait till you see the last one, the last demo. We like to try different things, don't we? So that can go onto there. And then if we just sort of burnish all your scores, just so you can sort of get it lying as flat as you can. And then we just need to add tape onto here. So I think while we can see that, we'll use our red liner tape. Again, anything that's got sort of a 3D element, it's nice to use this just so that you know it's going to stay in place. So we will take these two off. And then, I don't know why I always find it easy to work upside down. So if we hold that shut, and then we can just place that back into the frame there. That's it. And then you can see you've sort of got that element, and it all opens up, so you've got images on all of it. So the last thing we're going to bring in is we're going to have a look and see what we've got on here. So let's go with let's do this one. The greatest gift at Christmas is you. So we're going to put this on the top, and I think we'll use, if we've got some strips, we'll add this on with our foam strips, just so it goes at the top. I mean, this is just a classic, isn't it, Christmas image?
Isn't it just?
You could send this to anybody, couldn't you?
Who wouldn't love this card, though? It's absolutely beautiful.
So we're going to add that onto the top there. Get it straight. And then the other thing I've done, which we have got coming up in the show, is our new Radiant Sentiments.
Yeah.
And I've just cut it from your gold mirror and the red. Yeah. And we're just going to add this on. Let me find.
Yeah, we've already launched these, and they're incredibly popular.
Yeah.
I genuinely think almost not a show's gone by where we haven't brought these in.
Because they're just so handy, aren't they?
They're really handy
to have in your stash. And again, like the die in the magazine, you can just use them year after year.
Yeah, you can. You actually can. But they're so good.
Even sending cards to the same people, you can use the same die, but it will still look different.
Yeah,
each year, won't it? Depending on sort of what you've cut it from. So we're just going.
And how many layers you've used.
Yeah.
And yeah, 100%.
we're just going to add that onto there. I find the purple glue stick is really good.
I love it for these kind of
yeah,
dies.
for adding that onto there. And then lastly, we just need to put this onto here. So I think what I'll do, I'll just add the foam onto the bottom because we don't want it to attach to that topper in there.
True.
So if we just put that along there, and I think that should be enough that we don't interfere with that. So you can see there you've got that gorgeous happy Christmas, but then when you open it up you've got that image as well. But I just think,
let's get it shown off.
there we go.
Look at that, it's beautiful. Thank you so much. What a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous card. So beautiful. You've got everything going in there. You've got the aperture, you've got the fun fold, you've got die cutting.
That was start to finish, wasn't it? And
yeah.
what, 10 minutes or so?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful card. We've got love for it already. Michelle says absolutely stunning, stunning card. Dawn says gorgeous card. Viv Williams says loving this card coming together as you were making it. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Thank you so much. Let's get on to the next part of the show. We've got some extra gifts and goodies for you. And we have a beautiful, adorable, scoreable selection for you. So we'll show that first. And then we've got some other beautiful, beautiful things. So we have got 24 sheets of our beautiful, adorable, scoreable, 350 GSM. Gorgeous selection of colours that match the kit absolutely perfectly. You know, I'm just going to grab one of the cards here because you can just see how well that is going to go with any of those colours. You know, you're just seeing, you know, the reds, the greens, that gorgeous cream colour there, that sandy brown. Oh, it's just absolutely stunning. Loads of love for your card, Amy.
Oh, thank you.
Tons of comments. Thank you, everybody. So we've got our wonderful red chili. We've got this beautiful sort of taupe beige colour. We've got our icy blue. We've got the cream. We've got our cobalt, our beautiful, beautiful burgundy, our Merlot colour. And we have the Christmas greens in there for you as well. That really dark forest one as well. So it's absolutely perfect to go with any of that kit. You're not just going to get those sheets, you're going to get 3 sheets of each of those as well. So it is going to be quite a pile of adorable, scoreable cardstock that you're going to get with that. We have also taken those and just shushed them up a little bit because we can. Look at that foiling on there.
I don't think you could get any more foiling on that, could you?
Could you even believe how much foiling's on here? 16 sheets of this one, because obviously it is our edge-to-edge foil. Super luxurious. Like, just, I mean, that is phenomenal. You need it. If you've already got your magazine, pop your gifts to one side and get this straight into your basket for £9.99. That value is incredible because these designs are absolutely spectacular. It is all foiled in gold, so it'll match your toppers perfectly. And just look at that. Oh my goodness. Nobody does foiled cardstock like us.
No, I mean, that doesn't even need to be Christmas, does it? Some
Nope.
of those
No,
patterns
some
as
of them.
well.
No, this one would work so great. It's got those little kind of like cross-hatch stars on there. Absolutely beautiful. We've got our little Christmas deckies. I love this one with the flourishes. Some of them I've seen before.
I've not seen this one before.
I haven't seen this one, and it's been a while since we've done it. And again, even though they might be designs that you might be familiar with, having them on fresh colours and fresh foiling just changes the look.
And that's the thing. And this adorable scoreable, I take it matches with the other pack that we had in terms of the colours, the one you showed just before.
Yeah.
So if you do want to make things like your gift boxes, I would always get both, because then the bases of the box that you don't really see as much.
Yeah, it can be the plain.
You can do in the plain adorable scoreable, and then sort of the box lids doing all of this really foiled fancy cardstock, but you know
Absolutely.
that the colours are going to match perfectly.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. Like again, we've done this pattern is in our blockbuster edge to edge, but not in this colour.
And I mean, to me, that would go with, remember the Sporting Pastimes collection that we did, things like that. So, yeah, think about other collections that you've got that you'll be able to use these with as well.
Absolutely. And again, you could just, this foiling is just so delicious and so lovely that, again, you could just pop that sentiment die on their card, ready to go. Done.
Yep.
You know, we're talking 5-minute makes here, people. Absolutely beautiful designs in here. I love this one. Again, one of those that you just could not get any more foiling on if you tried. Again, just can't even capture it all on camera. It is that good. You are definitely going to want to treat yourself to this fabulous, fabulous edge-to-edge, adorable, scoreable, foiled cardstock kit for £9.99. And as Amy said, lots of really nice universal patterns that are going to take you through to Christmas and beyond. The Little Book as well. How do you not need this in your life? The Little Book of A Cherished Christmas. So once your toppers and all of your cardstocks run out, this is just so great to have that collection. And there's lots of images in here that we just haven't managed to squeeze in, or we've only put them on a small topper, and it's nice to show them on a full page.
It is. I love that one. There's some really gorgeous cards made with that as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, the stunning little Nutcracker trio. Don't forget, you're getting 20 different designs in here, 6 of each image, so perfect for fussy cutting, your invitage, your batch making. You've got the wonderful deer there. So obviously a nice mix of landscape and portrait. You've got the wonderful grand red front door on there.
It says on there actually, cute teddy themed. There aren't any teddies in it.
Oh, you've got the wrong description on there.
That's from the last one.
The last one. We've got Father Christmas there, and he just looks, what a picture he is.
That is Father Christmas, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I can just hear his ho 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 and the sleigh bells.
Can't you? Yeah.
Can't you just? Absolutely beautiful. He's so lovely. We've got the friendly snowman in there. We've got the village scene there. Again, like I say, that don't really feature as much in the toppers, so it is wonderful to have them as little book pages. We've got this one that's going to be great for all those couples cards, little Mr. and Mrs. Snowman there. Again, we've got all the ones for the foodies. Again, Father Christmas and his reindeer.
I feel
this
like
one
there's
as well.
For everyone in this pad, isn't it? You
Absolutely
know, like whoever you need to send a card to, there's going to be an image in here that's suitable, isn't it?
Oh, 100%. I think everybody loved fussy cutting him out.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
I think everybody decided to do that.
I think I ended up putting 3 on one card in the end.
I think that's in the magazine as well. In fact, I've got the page open, so I'll show everybody. We've got the wonderful kind of living room scene with the big cosy armchair, the Christmas candles. That one that Amy used the topper version of with the big Christmas tree. We've got the gingerbread house, the robin. So like you say, such a mixture of artwork. I wouldn't always put a robin and then a cutesy gingerbread man in the same little book, but it really works.
Yeah, and the thing is with this, you can replicate that card I've just made. Just use your trimmer to cut frames, and you can just replicate exactly that card just using these little book pages as well.
Absolutely. And then we've got some beautiful poinsettias to finish. £9.99, the absolute perfect little extra for your magazine. And then we've got some beautiful cards with this. We've got some with the edge to edge. We've got the little book in there. Again, just using that little strip brings in that hint of foiling, and it brings out that cream of the background so perfectly. We've got it on this one as well, where we've cut into those nutcrackers and made individual toppers, which is just such a really clever idea. We've got the little book front door scene on that gatefold. That is just incredible. Another one of Amy's beautiful makes. We've got this one as well. Again, everybody loves to chop into that gingerbread man and make him a little feature. And then we've got this one as well, using both of those foiled cardstock. Oh, that is just gorgeous.
And using that acetate comes through
the acetate,
the magazine as well.
Absolutely, and trimming around this bit of a little book page so that you get that in that frame. And then just one topper from your kit on that one. So it's absolutely stunning. Here is the card that Amy is talking about. So we've got all of those additional items in towards the back of the magazine. Absolutely beautiful. We've got that one there as well as, oh no, wrong way, Bex.
Oh, we can show
There's
that
little
one.
Georgia. Little Georgia, what a cutie. Flicking the wrong way. Here we go. There's that die and those little book cards in there. So you're going to be able to recreate these with the full instructions on there. Absolutely, it's really hard to flick the right way. I keep wanting to go the other way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Right. Let's get another demo in, shall we? I'm dying to see what else Amy is going to make with this amazing kit.
So this time we are going to use one of the pages from the little books, which is this snow globe. And I thought what we would do is sort of turn it into an actual snow globe.
Of
with
course
sequins.
you are.
Of course I would.
Yeah.
So all I've done is just gone into my stash and just found a circle die that just fits around the edge. I did try doing it with scissors, but I just wasn't happy that it was neat enough. So we are going to use
The die.
Our circle die. So all we need to do is if we just bring it in and bring it up and just sort of sit it, I think about there, will be okay. And then if we place it down, but what we don't want it to do is to cut here. So what we need to do, might be slightly tricky with the state of these plates, but we're going to give it a try. So all we need to do is hang this off the edge so that we are not cutting into that part, and then we can push the plates together, and then if we push it down to about there, so we're leaving that part hanging out so we know that that isn't going to cut when we send it through. So it's just showing you how to use the die without having to cut all the way around.
Yeah, what a great idea.
So if we bring this back in, then we can just, and then what you can do is save that inner piece, maybe do get your next size up circle.
Yeah, and just frame it. It's like
sort
a
of
topper,
frame it.
isn't it?
So you can see there it's cut just sort of to about there. So all we
So
need to
clever.
do now is just go in with our scissors and just follow it round onto that silver sort of base there. And then if we just go in and just join that up about there. So then you can see you've sort of got that snow globe ready to go. So we will add on acetate. So I think for this one, we've got to go with the snowfall acetate, haven't we?
For sure.
And I think what I might do with this one is, oh, why is it stuck under the mat? Is just use our thinnest one just to do those sides.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm going to do the acetate all over it just so that we've got that bit more strength, so when we add it as a topper, we're going to have that on there. So we will just take off. And with this one, I'm going to use another the same page again underneath it. So if you think you've got 6 of each page within this little book, you could recreate this card 3 times.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Using this. So we're going to just come it in with our snowfall. I have to hold it up. It's hard to see, isn't it, when you...
Oh, I know. On acetate, yeah. I was doing the same. I was working with acetate yesterday in here, and I was like, oh my goodness. And it's just going to grab it, and I could feel the tape wanting to just cling.
I know. So then you can see you've got that gorgeous snow coming through there. So we'll just cut around the edge. And then I haven't yet decided what size card we're going to make with this. So I think we could do a 7 by 5, couldn't we? Yeah. So what we're going to do as well, we're also going to do the card blank with that snowfall acetate. acetate.
Beautiful.
So if we put this down to, we need to do 10, don't we, by 7. So if we do 10 by 7, and then what we'll do, we'll score.
Oh, you're making your actual card blank from the
Yeah.
acetate. Awesome.
We'll score at halfway. But that's a nice thing, because it is 220 micron, you can do that with all of our
Oh,
acetates, can't you?
definitely.
So if you wanted to sort of really make a special card using that acetate that you get with the magazine, you could create your card blank with it. It also does lovely steppers, doesn't it, as well?
Beautiful for steppers.
So,
Beautiful on easel fronts as well.
yeah.
Just so many different things that you can do with it. Dioramas. Perfect.
So that is our card base, and then we're going to come in with the other page, and we just need to put this over the top of there, but obviously put our sequins in. So we need our foam strips, and somebody has kindly tidied up them all for us.
I know, they did really need it.
I know, but it's
Jess.
it's so
Yeah, I thought
handy,
it was.
isn't it? So we will go in. And because we're using sequins, it will be fine to just use the 2mm foam pads.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you're using, you know, like the pom-poms, you need slightly...
Yeah, and as well, because they're like kind of fluffy in texture, they do pick up static very naturally, whereas the
yeah.
sequins are dead thin and like you say, they're not fluffy like the pom-poms are. I mean, they're totally worth it, but
Oh, definitely.
yeah, like you say, it does just have to be thought about the logistics.
Yeah. And then because the sides are much thinner, so we're just going to come in with our... let's try this size.
Colleen's asking what's the difference between an A5 and a 7x5. A5 is much larger. It's taller.
A5 is 8.3 by 5.8.
Yeah, it's taller.
Taller and wider.
And wider. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I never know that, to be honest. I'm always confused with the
We're reading it
different
with the math on
size.
the screen.
So I'm just coming in there, just any sort of sequins that you've got in your stash, you'll be able to use with this.
A5 is one that I can't convert because it's naturally a metric card. I can't
Me too.
do it in inches.
Yeah.
It's 14 by 0.8 by 21.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's when it's sort of like the 0.8, isn't it? Trying to
I know it's not an exact measurement either.
sort of work that out, yeah. So I'm just adding my sequins onto that base there, and then just removing the foam, backing from the foam on this one.
Oh, and she's just asking about your card. I think she has asked that a couple of times, and I've been watching the demo and getting ready for the next part of the show. Your first card, Amy, was an 8x7.
8x7.
Which is just an 8x8 trimmed down.
Yeah, only because I felt
not-
it just suited
Suited the toppers. Sometimes that's it as well.
You know what I'm like? I'm never like restrained by
No,
the sizes that
envelope
we
sizes.
No.
No.
Don't worry about things like that.
No.
So then all we need to do is just line this up.
But if you're trimming it from an 8x8, you'll already have your 8x8 envelope. So don't worry
Yeah,
about
and because
that.
that's got a bit of depth to it anyway, I would tend to always put them in a larger envelope anyway, just so that you know you've got that extra
Yeah.
space. So there you can see you've got that shaker
Gorgeous.
element within there. So now we need to put it onto our card front. So if we measure these, so this is, so I'm going to do 4 1/4.
No one's talking about the heat as well. It's the heat and the humidity. I feel like we've got...
I feel like the humidity's worse. Like if it was just sunny, it would be fine.
Oh, don't you stop. Like, honestly, do not even. Like, David was saying this last night. I was like, are you a meteorologist? Do you work for the Met Office?
I don't actually think it's that bad though. compared to down south.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
apparently down south is a little bit warm.
So we've just got our silver matten layer for this one, and then what I'm going to do with this is, if you stick that directly onto the front, you're going to be able to see on
tape.
the inside your tape. So what I'm going to do is put this one onto the front there, and then attach this one behind.
Yeah.
So then you're going to have that panel on there.
Amazing.
So we know that this is going to be covered by our topper. So I'm just putting it onto here so I can see it. It's like the hardest thing to work with, isn't it? Sometimes.
Oh, tell me about it.
I think that looks about right. So if we press that down, and then we've got that attached to the front, and then we can put this one onto here.
Exciting.
So,
Kathleen's tried to order the little book on the site yesterday, but it wasn't there. It's only launched today, hasn't it, Lisa? Yeah, so it'll be on there for you now. Kathleen, hopefully you can get that into your basket today.
And then we're just going to do a panel for the back. So if we go, it's a 7 by 5, so I'm just going to go 2 notches under that 5 to the 7. And then in terms of the backing papers, I'm going to bring in this gorgeous.
Oh.
So you get this with the magazine as well.
You do. You do. I love that we do. We've done papers for the last, I don't know, I want to say like dozen issues of the magazine. And I just love that it comes with it. It pads the kit out so nicely.
Yes, yeah. And I love the fact that at the start of the magazine, there's card projects in there that just use what comes with the magazine. So if you just get the magazine with the free gifts, the cards at the start of the magazine you're going to be able to make.
You can make them all.
Yeah, and then as you get
Absolutely.
nearer to the back of the magazine, it's these sort of cards made using the additional items like the foiled edge card stock.
The little book.
The little book. So you know
Yep.
exactly sort of what you can be making. And then this is just going to sit on the back here. So if we bring the card back in, and then just bring this
Oh, that's gorgeous, Amy.
into here. Looks about right, isn't it? So then you can see you've got that gorgeous image there. And I'm thinking, sentiment-wise,
Oh yeah, because you've gone with silver.
I
What
don't
about
suppose you've got the die?
the die?
Can I use it? I've
Yeah.
not got one of these. Otherwise, I would have used it. Let's open it. Oh, then I have to keep it.
Oh, what a shame.
Oh. And then I think that's going to sit nicely there. So we can cut this one in this lovely silver. So we'll put that one, and then this one we will do. I don't know whether to go. Should we go white? Do you think?
Oh, white would look nice. Yeah.
Just to.
Have you got some?
We can grab a. I daren't mess up these card blanks.
Oh, I know.
I've been warned.
Do not mess up the card blanks. They're
There
so
we go.
good.
It is lovely to have it all tidy though, isn't it?
It's so good. It does make it a lot easier.
Yeah. So we've got those two, so we can just run those through.
Awesome.
And again, it's another card from start to finish, isn't it? So
Yeah.
just bringing in your dies. And because you get 6 of each, if you want to bring in your sort of fancy nesting dies and create your own decoupage and pyramage, you can do as well.
Oh, definitely. And especially with this circle shape, it's going to be so easy
Yeah.
to do that.
So we can put that one onto there. Should we put it at the top? No, I think it covers up too much. And then, and you can see just how well that die cuts, can't you, as well?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And then just pop it out. I use this tool all day, every day. Do you?
Oh,
It's 3-in-1 tool.
It is my. I've got 3. It's my favourite tool.
Yeah. So then we can just pull carefully. Pull this out of here. Just making sure we've got that
Oh,
end of the S there. There we go. It's such a useful, like we said earlier, font, isn't it? That you can just
yeah. Oh, yeah.
use.
Time and time again.
Yeah. And I feel like Christmas Wishes just covers everything, doesn't it? You know, you could
Absolutely.
put that on the one with the snowman, or the sort of the more traditional ones.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't know what
absolutely,
that
like the front door scene,
Yeah.
or the home scene. Absolutely, the robin, for example. Yeah, your more traditional ones in there.
Definitely. So we just come in and just use our purple glue stick again. There we go. And you could use the word on its own or with the background, isn't it? I love the fact it always comes as 2 sort of separate, so you can.
Yeah, I like
You've
that.
got that versatility there as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I think we'll put that on with some foam pads just onto there.
Beautiful.
And if we put that just about there, I think.
Gorgeous. Look at that. What a stunning card. Made out of snowfall acetate.
Look at that.
Decorated to the max. Oh, shaker. We just love everything about that card, Amy. That is a stunning, stunning showstopper of a card. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, let's have a little Win It Weekly reminder for you guys. For our Stained Glass Wonderful Wildlife Ultimate Collection, we would like you to like, share and comment with your answer to the following question. Which of these Christmas films was inspired by a real family trip? Is it A, The Holiday, B, Home Alone, C, Christmas with the Cranks? Okay, part 3. We're going to recap our wonderful, wonderful magazine at the end, but we're going to show you some other bits and pieces that we absolutely loved. First of all, yesterday's launch, our festive foiled edge card blanks. Absolutely amazing. I mean, $19.99 for all of those. Again, you're going to get all of your different sizes in there. The foiling is to die for. You get matching envelopes and just an array of colourways. So you're going to get the gold, you're going to get the green, you're going to get that beautiful sort of frosted turquoise blue, silver, you're going to get the sapphire, and then you're going to get that wonderful Christmassy pillar box red in there as well for £19.99. I would not begrudge paying that for ordinary card blanks, never mind.
Yeah, not at all. Not the
foiled.
quality we do as well. That would be good value, but to have it foiled as well.
I know, just a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Get them in your basket, £19.99. And again, I think some of these colourways would just work absolutely incredible with, you know, your new kit that you're going to get in that magazine. It's just going to be a match made in heaven. We wanted to recap it because they've been so popular and they are such an incredible buy at £19.99. Next, we're going to recap the dies that Amy used in the first demo. Our Radiant Sentiment Multi-Buy Extreme. I don't know how this hasn't sold out already. They've sold out on Hobby Maker, I think. And again, we've got more shows to do with these. So our Radiant Sentiment, we've got our Happy Christmas there, with, again, the most beautiful typography, that loopy writing there in the block capitals, so elegant. 5 cutting dies there, so you're going to get 4 mats and layers there for you, or you can use them to create apertures, shakers, you know, whatever you want with those. Absolutely beautiful. And then we've got the Merry and Bright there, with that more kind of like cheeky, modern brush lettering font and the kind of bubble mats and layers around those as well. Again, you could be doing those in like a rainbow of colours, which is so appropriate for the sentiment. It's just wonderful, isn't it? So we just absolutely love them. Don't buy them individually though. We've got an incredible multi-buy for you, which is going to save £5. And again, as Amy said, dies like this, a bit like the one that comes in the magazine, you're going to use them year after year after year. You cannot go wrong with Happy Christmas and also Merry and Bright. You just know that you're going to get so much use out of these. They're going to practically pay for themselves, I think, because I know how many dozens and dozens of times that I've used these.
Yeah.
So I know that you're just going to get the same enjoyment out of them at home. Angela Melvin says, I've been so bad, I've bought loads already. Don't feel bad. There is absolutely no judgment here. You need it all. I'm sure you will use it. And if it brings you joy, there is no need to feel bad.
Not at all.
Not at all. Thank you, Amy.
We all do the
We
same,
all do
don't
it.
we? We're all with you.
All
yeah.
do it. And then let's have an amazing recap of our wonderful Crafting with Hunkydory magazine. There it is. So you're going to get 100 projects in here, exclusive free gifts of that deluxe card collection, 4 A4 double-sided papers, 2 A4 acetate sheets. Can we also mention that it's foiled edge to edge as well? And a moonstone die that you are, again, going to keep year after year after year. Long after the kit is finished, you're still going to have that die. And as many inserts as you can possibly wish for that you can download and print at home yourself for, you know, again, months and years to come. So absolutely get this into your basket if it hasn't already made its way to you in the post. We do offer a subscription service for our UK members. Annual subscription includes 6 of our Crafting with Hunkydory magazine, which is a whole year's worth because it's bi-monthly. Yes, that's it, yeah. If you want this one and you're not already a subscriber, you do have to buy this one separately. It will start at the next magazine. So you're going to get a year's worth of magazines and you're also going to get that free diamond membership with the Artist Garden kit, which I believe is in here too somewhere. It is in here, isn't it, Lisa? I'm sure it is. There it is. That's the kit that you're going to get, and we've got projects to go with it. So there really is no reason why not. And we've got so many comments saying they've had it already. A couple of people saying that they are still waiting for it. I saw Jan at the beginning of the show said, I've not had mine, and it's already being shown. I thought I would get it first. You absolutely do get them as soon as they leave the building. It just does depend on Royal Mail and bits and pieces like that. They were all sent last week, weren't they, Lisa? Absolutely. Thank you for that. So hopefully you will get it today or tomorrow.
Anyone who's not received it, if they want us to track it, they can contact customer service.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. We can track that for you if it's not arrived today or tomorrow. Jackie Bradley says, get the subscription every time. You're doing my job for me, Jackie. Just get it. She's right. She's right. Get it every time. Okay, I think we've got time for one more project, don't we?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, we do.
Of course we do. So this time we're going to use one of those foiled edge card blanks. And we're going to use the gorgeous robin that we've got on here. But we're also going to bring in 2 of the little book pages as well.
How are you going to squeeze all that on a 6x6 card? I'm very excited.
You know me.
I know.
So first of all, we'll decorate the front because the 2 little book pages are going to go in the centre of the card. So we'll start off with decorating the front. So if I can find it, where's my ruler gone? Oh, there it is. So if we measure the front, so we've got,
I think it's
5 3/8.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's
1 2 3/8. So we're bringing in that cardstock that you get, and I'm not using this piece, so again that is a gorgeous card that you can use with that. And then 5 3/8.
Yeah, don't cut your cardstock to 6x6 and lose that foiled edge or have loads of scraps left over.
Yeah,
Do measure your cards first to just make sure.
yeah, to see how you can make the most of the cardstock, isn't it? Yeah.
Absolutely. Save weight on your mirror. We had such a good show with these yesterday.
Oh, I loved your card with the acetate sentiment and all the characters.
I know.
With Santa, it was so lovely. So we've got the front there, and then what we're going to do is just add on our gorgeous topper onto there.
Gorgeous.
But then let's go on to the inside. So with this one, I'm going to use this cardstock.
Ooh.
And again, if we do, what should we do? It's 5 3/4. So if we do 2 under 5 3/4. So 5 3/4.
And again, I think this piece of cardstock is so, as you've been picking it up and moving it round, you could have that border on the side, the top,
Yes,
the
yeah.
bottom.
I know, because sometimes I actually ask.
What way round it's supposed to be.
But then, for me, if we can't,
If it's not
tell,
like, if it's not like a person or an object, it's quite it's quite versatile, isn't it?
So then we can add these onto the inside of here. Again, with this one, if you didn't want to use your foiled cardstock, you could use your pattern papers.
Yeah, downloadable inserts.
I was just about to say the inserts would be perfect, wouldn't they? Because it's unlimited, so you're not using up that cardstock. So I'm just going to put these into the centre there. So you've got your front and then your inside decorated.
Ooh.
So next up, we've come in with a piece of, and this is in centimetres, so this is 20 centimetres by 10.
Okay.
And then we just need to score, if I can find the score tool, there it is. Let's turn this over. So using the centimetres, so 20 long here, so we're just going to score at halfway, which is your 10. And then we can fold that in half like that. And then the other piece that I've got is a piece of, let me double check, 5 centimetres by 10 centimetres. And then with this one, you need to score it at 1 centimetre, 5 centimetres, and 9 centimetres.
Okay.
So you've got a 1 centimetre tab each side, and then these two panels are 4 centimetres each.
Yeah.
On the inside. And then we need to come in with a ruler and a pencil, and then that middle score line there, we just need to mark up to 3 centimetres. So that there is 3 centimetres, and then along here, the easiest way to do it, I do it, is put the 3 centimetres on that line, and then mark 3 centimetres that way, and then your 3 centimetres that way. So you've got those 3 marks on there. And then come in with a mat, and then if we just get our ruler, you can also use, is it the ball tool you can use to do this?
Oh yeah.
But I find that this is working perfectly. So just score along those lines there. So
I've tried to guess what card you're making like 3 times. I thought, oh, she's doing that like pop-up thing where you like open it out and then it pops up. And then I'm like, no, maybe not. And then I thought, oh, is she making a frame with that triangular thing? Is that going to be the rest? And I'm like, I'm just going to watch and see.
So what we need to do now is sort of fold along those score lines there, and then go in and fold along that one there. So if we get, and then what you need to do is fold it sort of in the centre like that.
Ooh, Angela says she's got some soft snowfall. Could you lovely crafters give me some advice? I bought some of the soft snowfall and not sure what to use to add it to cards. You could use tape or glue, I think.
I think I would use like a white craft.
I was just about to say the white craft glue. Yeah.
Yeah, you just need to wait a while for that to dry.
Yeah. Or then just use it inside your shakers as well, isn't it?
I was going to say that as well, yeah. Inside your frames, there's little shakers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so many options, hopefully. And you don't need a lot of it, Angela, so hopefully that does help. I would definitely, because you get so much as well, I'd have a practice on some scrap cardstock.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
And see what you kind of prefer.
See what coverage you get, and yeah. But it's just an essential, isn't it, to add to all of your Christmas makes. So you can see here, we've got that effect there. And then we're going to come it in with our card. And this just needs to sit on the inside of there. So for this one, I am going to use our construction glue. So you're just adding it here, just to this triangle here. So I just put that onto there. And then this one can just go inside there.
Beautiful.
And then if we just hold it down, make sure it grabs. I like the construction glue. It gives you just that bit of time, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is. And it is such a nice, good, strong adhesive.
Yeah. So then what we need to do is come back in with our card, and then you need to line it up just with the edge of your card here, along that side.
Okay.
Let's move it up just a bit.
It's about halfway
and then
down.
you just need to tilt it just slightly. So that's got a slight tilt to it on there, but then that one is up to the edge on there. And then we will take off a piece of red tape on there. And then if we hold it down, and then we can just close it up. So that is attached on that side. And then take this one off, and then just fold this one over, and that is attached there. So you've got your front cover, but then when you open it, you've got this panel that sort of opens up like this, and then we can put our two little book page images onto here as well. So they're 10 centimetres by 10 centimetres. So I've chosen these two. I think the robin obviously ties in with what's on the front, but then we've got those gorgeous candles as well. So we'll chop this down about there. And then what you can do with these is just keep taking
trimming
a bit off. So if we do 9.5, that will take that off there. And then this is about, let's go right to the edge of that image there, and then we should be able to, that's it. So this one then you've got is your 9.5 squared, and then we'll try and do the same with this one. So if we cut it the bottom to start with, and then just see how far up that would do it. So it cuts, we don't want to cut that flame off, do we, on that candle?
No.
So if we do it right up to there, and then we can take part of that off the other side.
Yeah.
And then again, if we take off a bit, so just making sure they are 9.5, and then you're just going to get that nice sort of gold mirror border.
Beautiful.
So then just coming back in, and then we can add these onto here. So use our tape. So which way? Let's have a look. The robin's looking into, so I think we'll do this one onto here. I mean, what we should have done is actually put these on beforehand, but
nothing like crafting in midair.
we can work with it, can't we? And then this one. So I just wanted a way that you could sort of showcase some of the sort of the complementary imagery, isn't it, from the little book?
But kind of have it all working together at the same time.
So we'll come back to the front for a minute, and then just put this topper on here.
Gorgeous.
And the shape of this topper is just absolutely stunning, isn't it?
It's so good. I love every time we do this shape. I'm just in awe.
Yeah.
You know, the little points and the curves. It's just beautiful. It looks so incredibly fancy as well.
And then you realise it's a free gift.
I know.
Can-
Honestly,
and
I
you see,
can't.
We don't have to be that fancy for a free gift because
It's
it's free, isn't it? But
Yeah.
I still feel like we go all out to
Yeah.
provide the best, you know, the best that we can.
Oh yeah. We don't treat it as a second-class citizen.
Yes, yeah.
No, we do not. We still have the fancy shapes. It still gets hours and hours in the design team.
Definitely.
You know, it still gets so much love from the printers, the machinists, our crafters here, like me, Amy, Jane, Natalie, Anne-Marie, Barbara, etc.
We all just love it, don't
Kat.
we?
Yeah, 100%. We've all had a go with this. Yeah, 100%.
So just using our 4mm foam pads just to add this topper to the front.
I feel like we do a die this shape. Lisa, I think Carol Rooney's just said, is there a die this shape? I'm sure there is. It's like a fancy... It'll be a nesting die for sure. Or there'll be something very...
Very similar, won't they? Yeah.
Very similar.
So I think we'll put that on the bottom there. Again, let's use our foam pads to put this on.
Oh, Catherine Kay says, Amy, you're so creative. All the cards are unique and fabulous.
Oh, thank you. So we'll put that
I'm sure we have something like
The
this.
bracket label is similar.
onto
Bracket
there.
label
And then
is
I
similar.
think we need some,
I feel like there's a pocket pad die
let's
that
see if
shape
we've got
as
any
well,
gold
Lisa.
in the right size. Everyone always loves the particular size of the gold ones, don't they?
Oh, I know. I
You know
think
that middle one?
the middle one, the medium.
Yeah. But I think these are going to look nice with it as well.
It's
So
gonna drive me balmy. This die. That oh no, not those ones.
So just adding these just onto your
like the
corners here.
That elegant label is quite similar.
yeah,
That's the one I was thinking of. We've got a mini elegant label die that's probably the closest to it. But yeah, we've got the which one? The bracket label as well. Yeah.
On one side. Oh, there we go.
Joanne's put order going in today. Yes.
I wonder what she's ordering.
I know. So much love for this card as well.
So we've just put our gorgeous gems on in there, and then when you
Ooh.
open it up, you will see you've got that gorgeous sort of display on there. So you could have it open like that and put another sentiment on there as well. You could add photographs onto this as well. But it's just, and you can see it almost folds flat, doesn't it?
Yeah.
For a 3D card, particularly if you're needing to send them in the post, you've just got that gorgeous element there
What a showstopper.
that you can see as well on there. And then you've got that lovely topper just going onto the front there as well.
Let's get that shown off on the front camera, Lisa. There we go.
That way.
There we go. And then, woo!
And open it up.
What a celebration card that is to end our show. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I have been in awe of all three of your demos today, Amy. They were wonderful. Thank you so much for your company and for joining us today. We have loved it. Don't forget to get your magazine if you haven't already. The price, the value, the stuff that you get in here is incredible. And 104 projects in that magazine. Okay, it's time to talk telly schedule. Amy, it says AM, and I was like, because I've like called you, because I've said your name like all the show. Anne-Marie is there today at Hobbymaker, 2 p.m. for the Golden Oldies.
Oh my God! I'm so excited. I'm going to have lunch early.
I know.
So that we can watch this.
Yeah.
If you loved the Golden Oldies the first time round, I do feel like this festive one, it's
It's even better. It just knocks your socks off.
Honestly.
It's incredible.
Will just make you smile so much when you see all the characters.
I know. And there was a little sneaky peek on, it's not this one, it's the Blockbuster magazine, isn't it? There was a sneaky peek on the Blockbuster magazine, and I think everyone's been, hype is high. Okay. So the show times, 2 p.m. for the Golden Oldies Festive Fun. 4 p.m. she's having another look at this magazine. And 8 p.m. again, she's got the Golden Oldies. Next up on Hunkydory TV, we've got the Golden Oldies here. Natalie and Kat will be with you for that show. And that is absolutely everything. That is all we've got time for today. We hope you have a lovely rest of your Tuesday.